Scoring instructions. Compute the average score for each dimension, reverse score the items under stress tolerance. By comparing your results with those of a nationally representative sample of people in the United States, you can determine whether you are low, medium, or high on each dimension. See what your score means to interpret your scores. What your score means. Deprivation sensitivity. Low, less than 3.7. Medium, plus or minus 4.9. High, greater than 6.0. Joyous exploration. Low, less than 4.1. Medium, plus or minus 5.2. High, greater than 6.3. Social curiosity. Low, less than 3.0. Medium, plus or minus 4.4. High, greater than 5.8. Stress tolerance. Low, less than 3.1. Medium, plus or minus 4.4. High, greater than 5.8. Thrill-seeking. Low, less than 2.6. Medium, plus or minus 3.9. High, greater than 5.2. A brief history. In the 1950s, Daniel Berline was one of the first psychologists to offer a comprehensive model of curiosity. He argued that we all seek the sweet spot between two deeply uncomfortable states: understimulation, coping with tasks, people, or situations that lack sufficient novelty, complexity, uncertainty, or conflict, and overstimulation. To that end, we use either what Berline called diversive curiosity, as when a bored person searches for anything to boost arousal, or what he called specific curiosity, as when a hyperstimulated person tries to understand what's happening in order to reduce arousal to a more manageable level. Building on Berline's insights, in 1994, George Lowenstein of Carnegie Mellon University proposed the information gap theory. He posited that people become curious upon realizing that they lack desired knowledge. This creates an aversive feeling of uncertainty, which compels them to uncover the missing information. But these theories, focused on our inherent desire to reduce tension, don't explain other expressions of curiosity: tourists strolling through a museum, entrepreneurs poring over feedback from beta testing, people engrossed in a book. The University of Rochester's Edward Deci addressed those in the 1970s, arguing that curiosity also reflects our intrinsic motivation to seek out novelty and challenges, to extend and exercise one's capacities, to explore and to learn. We use it not just to avoid discomfort, but to generate positive experiences. In another body of work, the University of Delaware psychologist Marvin Zuckerman spent 5 decades, from the 1960s to the 2000s, studying sensation-seeking, or the willingness to take risks to acquire varied, novel, and intense experiences. And in 2006, the psychologist Britta Renner of the University of Constance initiated the study of social curiosity, or people's interest in how other individuals think, feel, and behave. The 5-dimensional model. Synthesizing this and other important research, and in conjunction with our George Mason colleague Patrick McKnight, we created a 5-dimensional model of curiosity. The first dimension, derived from Berline and Lowenstein's work, is deprivation sensitivity, recognizing a gap in knowledge, the filling of which offers relief. This type of curiosity doesn't necessarily feel good, but people who experience it work relentlessly to solve problems. The second dimension, influenced by Deci's research, is joyous exploration, being consumed with wonder about the fascinating features of the world. This is a pleasurable state. People in it seem to possess a joie de vivre. The third dimension, stemming from Renner's research, is social curiosity.